Hi everyone, happy Monday. I'm here with you to work on some uppercase, capital, or big letters as well as punctuation. So this week we're really going to be focused on making sure that we put uppercase letters and lowercase letters in the right spaces, and that we make sure we start our sentence with an uppercase letter and then we don't put any more in there because they don't belong in the middle of words. So let's take a look at our anchor chart. You want to make sure you use a capital letter at the beginning of each sentence, just like this one. The big red bug is on the rug. You see, I only have a T that is capitalized in the sentence. The rest of these letters are lowercase letters. Make sure the rest of the letters are lowercase. In this sentence, the pig is in the box. I have uppercase letters where they shouldn't be because I wasn't paying attention and making sure that I had lowercase letters in the right spot. All right, moving on. Punctuation. Punctuation comes at the end of every sentence. We can use a period, a question mark, or an exclamation point. The house is on fire. Here, I would use an exclamation point. The fireman is in a red truck. Here, I would use a period. And what color is the fire truck? Here, I would use a question mark. So, moving along, we are going to get into some practice. So, capital, uppercase, or big letters. We use all of these terms and wanted to include all of them on the chart to make sure the kids really understood. So, we use uppercase letters, boys and girls, at the beginning of each sentence and nowhere else. Make sure to go over your work and that you are not putting uppercase letters in the middle of your words. Sometimes we see sentences like this. I like bats. Now, here we used some wrong uppercase letters. So here I would need to rewrite this letter I because this letter I is at the beginning of the sentence, so it should be capitalized. Then we have the word like. In here, I have a capital I here and a capital E, and I don't want those letters in there, so I'm going to have to rewrite the word like in all lowercase letters. L-I-K-E, like. All right, and then I have the word bats, and I have an uppercase A right here, and I should have a lowercase a, so I'm going to make sure I have enough space, and then I'm going to rewrite the word bats using all lowercase letters. And Mrs. Frank apologizes that her handwriting is not as neat when I'm using my mouse and not my pen. But my sentence still says, I like bats. I only put a capital letter at the beginning of my sentence. I didn't put any more uppercase letters anywhere else. All right, moving on to the next sentence. This sentence is, the kid is in the den. All right, starting off my sentence, oh no, I see that this word should have a capital T. So I'm going to rewrite my sentence. The, using a capital T at the beginning of my word because it's the first word in my sentence. The, and oh, I had an uppercase E in the word the, not in the right place, so I made sure that was lowercase. Now I go to the word kid. Oh no, I see that this letter D is uppercase. Boys and girls, sometimes I see that when we are writing our B's and our D's, we use an uppercase letter to make sure that we are writing it correctly. But you can always look at your alphabet chart to make sure you're writing it the right way. The kid is. Now, it doesn't quite look like it, but that is a capital S. So I'm going to make sure that I write a lowercase s. Is in. Ooh, that word looks good, but I still need to rewrite it so my sentence makes sense. In the. Ooh, I see an uppercase H, and it needs to be lowercase. The. I'm going to give my H a little bit more of a tail because it looked a little bit like an N. The kid is in the den, and I have that word den in all lowercase letters ready to go. All right, boys and girls, in your packet today, you are going to be finding some rewriting the sentence to make sure that you are adding in the correct uppercase and lowercase letters. And I know that you guys are going to do an excellent job after practicing Miss Frank practice with me. All right. Moving on. Next, we have to talk about punctuation because you need punctuation to end a sentence. Now, in kindergarten, we can use a period, an exclamation point, or a question mark. So we're going to practice with a few sentences next to see what kind of punctuation they need. What time is it? What kind of punctuation would I need there? Is it a question mark for a question? Is it a period? Or is it an exclamation point? I would need a question mark, so I would go ahead and do a question mark. Next, please close the window. I would need a period here because that is the end of a sentence. All right, next, my dad made a sandwich. What would I need? I would need a period to say that that's the end of a sentence. Next, Kimberly is a wonderful singer. You're right, I need another period because that's the end of my sentence. And last, help! I would need an exclamation point because I need to say that loudly, and it's very important when you ask for help. So, boys and girls, I hope this helped you as you complete your work for today. Make sure your sentences have the correct capital letters and punctuation. Look forward to seeing you again soon. I love you. I miss you.